Ladies and gentlemen, boys or girls, we're just going to do a basic intro for y'all today because I don't know if this is one of those videos that require the happy-go-lucky childish plays due to the fact of what we're going to be talking about here. I want to give a shout out to the Summit Sword community for, again, clicking on this video. And obviously, I want to give a big shout out to Jubigo for taking the opportunity to provide us his insight on the current state of the game and some of the changes that he's going to be looking to make here in the upcoming months. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure you do, right? Essentially, Drew Bagel, our biggest Summon Sword, our oldest Summon Sword content creator, our biggest Summon Sword content creator of all time, recently stated in a video that he's going to be wrapping things up here once the 10-year anniversary hits. He's going to be quitting the game permanently. He's actually, the numbers have drastically dropped so much that, he's looking to go back in a full-time job. And so, let me preface my response with a very non-humble statement. Bagel means more to me than you guys can ever imagine, and I will share my 2 cents on this in a video that I posted a few years back, showcasing the truth about the biggest YouTuber in Summon War, TLDW. He supported me when no one would. So to have somebody at this level, right, way up here, provide the support, and then teach me how to pay it forward to the community, which is kind of what I'm known for, through the community, through CompToUs, and that's kind of where I got my name, moving forward. Like it's crazy to think that I started with him. So obviously it's too far ahead of time to start doing our farewell wishes, but I can't help myself but to kind of think of that process and like just be like, oh man, this is it. Because the reality of the situation is, like, we all knew this was coming, and to me personally, I knew that Bagel was going to be the first one to do it. Not so much as to state that he was going to be leaving, but really just like keep everybody on the same page. Like, you know what, look guys, this is where we're at, this is the numbers, and this is where we're going to be, this is what's going to be happening moving forward. It really saddens me to see that the numbers have dropped so much that he cannot continue his pursuit as a full-time content creator. It scares me, especially for the people out there that have switched from a regular 9-to-5 job to going into full-time content creation, to not see their their number one fan, be able to continue that. It's unfortunate, but sometimes things like this happen, and it's a good eye opener for people because at the end of the day, there's a beginning and there's an end, and you just have to obviously do a few things on the side to make sure that you can continue whatever it is you're trying to do financially, moving forward. I'm super blessed to have the opportunity to talk to Drew Bagel. I reached out to him about an hour after the video. We went back and forth about a couple of things here, but he made some very good points here. And obviously, I'm not going to go into detail of everything that we talk about it, but I will say this: he made a very interesting comment in our conversation, and it's the truth hurts sometimes. And one of the things that I say, and I quote, I'm just gonna take a little snippet, Julio, sorry if I'm stepping over here, but we were talking about the game and kind of the state of the game, and kind of where he's at, where essentially he's at that point now where he literally has to force himself to keep the app open nowadays. And again, because of the fact that it is his full-time job, that's what he got to do. That's what brings in the numbers. That's what provides him the finances to live his life the way he chooses to be. And so I completely get that, and I can relate to that because of what you guys see right now on my channel. So again, let's put it out there because I love to keep it 100. As far as everything that's been going on, my personal channel has been dying for a very long. It's been stagnant for a long time, but now it's essentially at a decline here. I'm literally getting numbers and summoners subscribing to content that I was getting like prior to the SW like RTA boom in 2017. Like, my numbers were always steadily growing, but it was 2017, being a commentator for the community, being kind of getting my name out there, and being a part of that really big boom that we had moving on with RTA, the Educate and Dominate series, big things like that that allowed me to grow. But now it's like if you were to put a graph out, basically like it was for Jubego's graph on the screen, like it just up and just boom down. And me personally, it saddens me because I'm like a lot of other content creators out there that want to, obviously look to do this full time job, but it's situation like that that makes me realize that like while I can always continue to improve myself and make some adjustments to provide the best production that I can for you guys, at the end of the day, there is no guarantee in YouTube. There is no guarantee in what we're currently doing with regards to any game that we play, and you just have to continuously, push the envelope. And if you're hungry, if you're willing, you can get out there and do it. But as any game you would imagine, like games don't live forever. They eventually die. You just eventually move on. And me personally, I tried that. I tried to mix it up on my channel, providing a wide variety of games. And every single time I did it, I realized that my community wasn't really about that life. I had a couple of people support me here and there, but more than that, the Summoner's community was here for the Summoner's community. And as I stated in the video that I think I linked, and it stated that I'd be kidding myself to say that while I'm super grateful for all the opportunities that I had in the Summoner's community, like Jubago, like Sean B, like YDCB, all of us, we're video gamers at the end of the day. We're always looking to try new things, have fun stuff. Like we don't sit here day and night playing Summoners for Sky Arena and don't touch any of the game. Like we're video gamers at the end of the day. We'd like to have fun. We'd like to mix it up, try new things, and at the end of the day, a lot of us, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of us would love to have the kind of support and basically, yeah, the kind of support that we would want to see in all the things that we do, not just Summoners for Sky Arena. So that being said, though, I am a father. I was previously a husband, so I understand the value of time and what little we have. So for the people out there that weren't really focused on that, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I just like I said, bringing it back into home here. I obviously Drew Bagel. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for everything you do. And you know what? Like I said before, we're gonna have many conversations prior to this thing. But I really wish you the best because, like I said, there's really no other content creator. And they originally in 2014, outside of YDCB and whatnot, that truly grinded like Juba. He really showed people what a good work ethic can do if you like really put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. And I think it was a motivating factor for people like myself that came a few months after him that kind of stuck to it even after all this time. Content creators like him and myself, we've seen a lot of people come and go. Some for external reasons, with their personal life. Some for internal reasons, with the game and whatnot, and just what they like about it, what they dislike about it. But the fact remains that it's just it's an interesting field that we're in, and like I said before, there is no guarantee. So for the people out there that realize that and still push the way they have pushed when it comes to overall content creation, doing everything and anything in their power to make your guys' experience that much more better. I tip my hat off to them. I salute them because it is a lot of work. Again, every single time that I say that, it makes me take a step back to all the promises and things that I've done in my personal YouTube side. That's just I've made so many promises that I couldn't keep because of how busy we get. I know the struggles that people go through as a content creator. So yeah, it's crazy. Again, now I'm just going off in left field like I always do. Everybody that's known me for a long time and going off left field, that's what I do the best. But I'll leave it off like this. Like I said before, thanks again for everything, Drew Bagel. We'll definitely we're obviously gonna be keeping in touch here. But like I said, me, man, I can't. Even though we talked personally a little bit after your video post, I can't help myself to make a video out there because I think everybody would love to hear the truth about how impactful you have been for the Summers Work community. It's a shame that I'm going off of that. It's a shame that you weren't able to connect with Comptoist the way you would, the way you wanted to. Obviously you guys had a difference of opinion on a lot of things, but I've always respected that you've kept your foot down and stood your ground on various topics of the game, because most people wouldn't. Most people wouldn't on that. So props for you to doing what you do best. And like I said before, man, I wish you the best with everything that you choose to do down the road. Okay. Take care, guys. God bless. And we will see you all in the next one. I'm out.